Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV and your fortnightly edition of Collective Consciousness, streaming live to you via Facebook and YouTube. And as you can probably hear, it sounds as though my voice has finally broken at the ripe old age of 48, but I'm sad to say that it's a slight onset of the man flu, so bear with me here this evening. And if there's any healers out there, please send me as much healing as you possibly can. It would be gratefully received. Now, as I've said, we are streaming live to you via Facebook and YouTube here this evening. We would love it if you would share us out there to all of your social media pages. If you're watching via Facebook, it's absolutely so easy to do. Just hit that little arrow share icon on the graphics of your screen underneath and put that out there to all your personal pages and or indeed any spiritual pages that you feel this show may be of relevance to. And if you're watching via YouTube, you can see a little swirly arrow icon that allows you to copy and indeed paste this live stream again to your social media formats. I can see we've already got some of our regular viewers on. It's great for you to be here, guys. Thank you for holding space as you always do every fortnight. But I would also like to engage and reach all of you wonderful, lovely new viewers that might be joining us for the first time here on the channel or indeed with the show Collective Consciousness. Please do converse with us through the comments section. Do let us know who you are, where it is that you're watching from, whether or not that be within the UK or indeed overseas. We'd love to know, and we'd love to be able to give you a shout out. Now, I did mention just a few seconds ago that we are live, so please, guys, do bear in mind that when you place your comments to us receiving them and vice versa, there's approximately a 10 to 15 second time delay. And should you be one of the lucky recipients to receive a message from your past loved ones, family or friends here this evening with myself and my lovely guest medium, who I will be introducing shortly to you all, please do make sure that you are consistent and fluid when you are responding to our comments, because it just allows the vein of the message to continue to flow and it keeps that energy build up with your communicator. So producer Richard, who is it that we've got joining us here this evening? Let's say a few hellos. Oh, go on, tell me who it is. Who is it? Who is it? Okay, I will do. Okay, I'm just being told as well, guys, that there is somebody out there who's pretending to be SPTV, who's making direct approaches, asking you for money. That is not our channel. You know that everything we do here is absolutely free. So should you be approached by somebody claiming to be SPTV, please do report and block. And obviously do let us know if they are consistently badgering you so that we can help and take action. Okay, producer Richard, who have we got that's joining here this evening, my friend? We've got the lovely Catherine Hodson, who joins via YouTube, saying hello. Hello to you, Catherine. It's lovely to have you here with us this evening. Thank you for holding space. Sarah Nalona, who is watching via Facebook, watching all the way from South Africa. God bless you. It's lovely to have your company. Thank you for being here. Julie Burkle is watching from Leicestershire. You are welcome, Julie. You're joining via Facebook this evening. We've also got the lovely Donna Louise Lee saying that you're new here. Well, you are very welcome. You're also from Hertfordshire. Very welcome to the channel. Thank you for holding space, Donna. We've also got joining us Belinda Jones, watching via Facebook, with a beautiful rose as a profile picture there. I love that. Welcome to you, Belinda. Thank you for holding space. We've got Christine Davis, who's joining via YouTube, saying good evening, or good evening to you too, Christine. Lovely to have you here, my lovely. And Nadia Apita is from Belgium. How wonderful. And you're watching via YouTube. Great to have your company. Don't forget, guys, do keep sharing us out there. It's really, really appreciated from us all at SPTV. And if any of you are Wondering what that little beeping noise is in the background. I've got a faulty smoke alarm detector, so please don't be too put off with that. I'm trying to get it sorted. Laura Giddings, you are so excited you're watching by Facebook. You know what, Laura, I'm excited as well. I'm really excited. In fact, I'm so excited that I'm gonna ask producer Richard to bring my lovely guest medium onto screen with me here this evening. I want to introduce her to you all. And as if by magic, there you are, Caroline Tinks Johnson.
Evening.
How are you?
Good evening, everyone. I'm great, thank you, Bill, and thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a great honour for you to accept to come onto the show. I've been wanting to work with you for ages, and we've finally been able to pin the date down and get ourselves together here. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now, Caroline, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. For those people that have maybe not seen you work, what is it that you do and what have you been doing spiritually?
Okay, so good evening, everybody, and thank you for being here. So my name's Caroline Johnson. I work as a medium and also a psychic. I'm also an angelic Reiki healer. I previously worked for Psychic Today TV, and I also did so I also worked for Surrey Paranormal, so I was the medium there, and we did paranormal events. But yeah, on a day-to-day basis, I do my private readings and private healing. I also work on the phone lines for my psychic evenings, and I do different events. So that's me. Yeah.
Amazing. Now, for everybody that's watching at home, obviously we can't see it because we're backstage, so we don't get to see all the wonderful graphics that everybody does as they're seeing now as we're live. But your Facebook information will be displayed on the screen. But just to touch base, where is it that we can direct people to find you on Facebook?
Okay, so it's Caroline Johnson. So that's Caroline Johnson. It should come up as when you type in Caroline Johnson Medium, actually, it does normally come up there. So yeah, thank you very much, Bill.
Oh, you're welcome. So guys, do take a minute or two after the show, I must add, to check out Caroline's Facebook profile and give her a like and a follow, and indeed a share. That would be absolutely lovely. Now, for us, Caroline, it's going to be a first to be working together this evening. And just to touch base for all of those new viewers that are joining us here this evening, Collective Consciousness is a show that's obviously purely dedicated to mediumship, but we're doing it with a little bit of a twist because unlike just one medium delivering messages, we're going to be combining our energies, getting our spirit guide teams to work together so that we can blend and give message to one recipient. Now, that's the basis of the show. And, you know, with mediumship, everything is an experiment. So if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it just means that we're going to be giving out two individual messages. So I'm really excited. And I can feel my energies are already building up in my belly as I'm talking about it. So before we get started and give out some of those messages, shall we say a few hellos to some of the lovelies that are joining us here this evening?
Definitely.
Okay. So as you are a lovely guest medium, I'm going to hand over to you to do the first acknowledgement.
Thank you, Bill. So we've got Sophie Geimer. Hello, Sophie. Lovely for you to be here this evening.
And then we've got next Susan Tucker saying, hello, Bill, first time watching you. Good evening to you, Susan.
So we've got Jodie Elisa. Hello, Jodie. Lovely to see you this evening.
Oh, what a lovely comment. Caroline is amazing. There you go. So guys, keep watching. We've also got Wayne Dolby watching via Facebook saying hi. Hello there to you, Wayne. Thanks for holding space, my friend.
And we've got Anne McLaren. Is it McLaren? Sorry, Anne. Anne, if I pronounced your name wrong, my lovely. So good evening to you.
We've got Louise O'Connor who's watching us via Facebook, sending out healing prayers. Very much appreciated. God bless you, my darling. Thank you for holding space.
And we've got Terry Louise. Hello, Terry Louise. Lovely to meet you.
And Lindsay Cato saying, evening, Bill, and everyone on watching on DB instead of YouTube. I think you meant FB there, Lindsay. You're watching via Facebook. Lovely for you to hold space with us, my darling. Thank you for being here.
And we've got Mary Dixie. Hello, Mary. Lovely to see you this evening.
It's lovely. It's such a community feel channel that we've got going on here, Caroline. You'll probably see as we progress throughout this evening's show that you'll see the comments will change slightly and they'll all start chatting amongst themselves, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And what I love so much about SPTV is that when there are mediumship demonstrations, everybody is really encouraging for those that get message, and the feed that you watch and see with people saying, I'm so glad you got that message, how lovely that, you know, everybody just really has one another's backs, which is absolutely beautiful. We've got Tracy Jones who's saying hello via Facebook, so hello there to you, Tracy Jones. Good evening to you.
And hello, Donna Whaley. Lovely to see you this evening.
And then we've got Jane Pusey saying, evening, Bill, my favourite hour. God bless you, Jane. Thank you for watching. And you're here holding space on Facebook. God bless.
And we've got Madison Sales. Hello, Madison. Lovely to see you this evening.
Nice, lovely green hearts there in our message. Heavenly Sprinkles, we've got a lovely Claire Pasterfield who's joining us. Claire was on Collective Consciousness a couple of shows back there, Caroline, and she's very, very fortunate and lucky she's got her own slot here at SPTV now, guys. I believe it's a monthly slot. Tuesday, is it this coming Tuesday, Richard? So this coming Tuesday, 8 o'clock, everybody, make sure you join in for Claire's first show, Heavenly Sprinkles, here on SPTV, 8 o'clock, streaming live via Facebook and YouTube. Be good to her. Make sure you share her out there. Send her lots of love as well. Who else
we've got
we got?
Dawny T. Good evening, Dawny. Lovely to have you here this evening.
How lovely, how lovely. So I think we'll get things started. I feel as though I'm getting ready to make a start. What about you, Caroline?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So what we're going to do then is we'll get producer Richard just to start randomising the comments.
Yeah.
And if you feel drawn to somebody specific, just call out their name. Richard will pull their profile up and then we'll blend together and see who it is that's going to come to have a conversation, what it is that they want to talk about, and we'll go with the flow. How does that sound?
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry, yeah, not their profile, it's just their name and their picture. He doesn't pull up your profile, guys, otherwise GDPR. Ooh. So there we go. So we've got first person coming in is Deborah Long, saying it's her first time. You're welcome to be here, Deborah. Thank you for joining. And there we go. We're getting the comments starting to randomise. Just let me know if you feel pulled to anybody. So we've got Rebecca Whelan, we've got Melanie Whelans, Wayne Dolby, Elizabeth Maguire, Sandra Elaine McDonald Hunt, watching all the way from Canada. K123. Susan Tucker.
Okay, so I'm being drawn to Tanya Louise.
Right, let's go to Tanya Louise then. So what have you got coming in there then?
Hello, Tanya. Lovely to see you this evening here. Thank you for joining us. So I've got two people that actually started to come through to me, actually, Tanya. I've got a lovely small little lady here with short grey hair. She would have looked after her hair, she's telling me. She definitely went to the hairdressers a lot. She's quite small and petite. She's showing me blue eyes. She's got quite a petite little face. She definitely lost a lot of weight towards the end of her life. She's showing me there was a deterioration around 6 months prior to her passing, and she's given me a very tight chest as she's talking to me. So I'm feeling that there is a problem around her lung area when she passed. Can you understand any of this, Tanya, so far?
Absolutely. So Tanya, if you can just get those fingers typing and just give Caroline the feedback as the information's being relayed there, and
sorry,
we'll just continue to work.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
go
so
on,
I was going to
Caroline.
say, sorry, my lovely, I didn't describe the other gentleman. The gentleman that was standing next to me, he's got a side parting and quite silver grey hair. He had a walking aid, so he's showing me that he's got a walking stick there, and he had mobility problems, but definitely with his knees. He's taking me to his right knee here, and he's showing me quite a slender man as well. A little bit hunched over, and again, I know he smoked and he had breathing problems. I'm smelling he smoked strongly, and he has given me quite a tight chest, but his passing was very quick, as he's showing me. 1 minute he was here and the next he was gone. But they're the ones I've got standing next to me, Tanya, if you can understand this.
Wonderful. So she's given a bit of feedback so far for you, and we've got, it's a mum, but eyes are green as opposed to
Sorry,
blue.
my lovely, that's my interpretation of seeing her. Sorry, my eyes, I probably need my eyes testing, Tanya.
And she's also giving confirmation that that would be Grandad that's presenting there as well. I mean, as I tap into the energy and the vibration there as well, Caroline, the first thing that I was getting was being taken or drawn down into my hip area. I was getting a great sense of discomfort in and around my hips. I don't know who I'm placing that with, whether that be Grandad or indeed with Mum, but I just know that as I'm picking and I'm blending within that vibration of the two of them, I'm certainly getting that draw, wanting to acknowledge that there would have been some type of issue in or around one of their hip areas. Tanya's also saying my dad as well, which is great. Thank you for the feedback there, my lovely. As I blend my energies, and I just feel, it was Mum, she's saying, so that's where we're going with regards to the hip area. There was that fragility, as you say, with regards to the demeanour and the physique of Mum there, because I was certainly picking up on wanting to go into more of a petite style frame with this lady. But I do know that she also places a great understanding with me about joints and discomfort within my joints with her. So whether or not she's trying to identify that there would have been some type of arthritic condition that would have been placed with her, or indeed she suffered with her joints in another way, again, she just gives me that general feel and feed, and she's just again giving us feedback. I'm saying she, Tanya, I should be acknowledging your name. I do apologise. As I say, I've got a bit of the man flu, so my head's all over the place. She was tiny, so there we go. So we've got the confirmation with regards to her physique. Have you got anything else that you feel you need to add into that?
So with this lovely little lady, she is just showing me as well, is there something going on with your foot, Tanya? And she just keeps directing me to my right foot, and there seems to be pain around my foot at the moment, and she wasn't directing it at her. It seemed to be you or somebody around you, Tanya. So I don't know if you can understand this.
Okay. I feel as well, Caroline, yes, she did have arthritis, so we're getting a little bit more confirmation coming in there. I feel, first of all, that as gentleman starts to work with me here, he takes my mindset into the month of August. I want to place August in or around either Tanya or indeed this gentleman with a connection to a birthday, anniversary or party that he just wants to bring, as I say, to the forefront of my mind there as well. But Tanya, is this starting to blend with me and give me a feel and a sense of wanting to connect with you, my lovely? They're giving me a specific meditation song that I listen to quite frequently, and I know that I need to be placing this with you because there's an awful lot that's going on around with you, where I feel that we're just at this moment in time having to go deeper into our soul with regards to healing. And the song or the meditation that they're placing with me is, I don't know if you're familiar with it, Caroline, it's the Ho'oponopono.
Yeah.
And it's an ancient Hawaiian meditation that they just want me to bring forward, to share with Tanya at this moment in time. And as I'm doing that, I'm seeing an essence of blue being just laid out in front of my vision here. So I always associate that colour to a healing element. And I know that that's for here as opposed to physical healing, you would understand. Tanya's also saying she banged it this morning. I'm assuming that's the foot there. So she's again giving you confirmation on that information. And the wedding anniversary relates with regards to the August information that I'm calling him kind sir. This is what he makes me feel. I want to say, hello, kind sir. Yes, that's right. I'm not sleeping since I lost mum. Then please, darling, take time out to Google or go onto YouTube and find the Ho'oponopono meditation. It's all about just acknowledging love, forgiveness. Go on there. I'm sure that that will fit and serve you as it's supposed to. What else have you got there, Caroline?
So this lady was telling me as well, she's given me an Elvis song, and I'm trying to kind of put Suspicious Minds. It's Suspicious Minds. I was trying to work out what it was. She was playing it in my head. So I don't know if this resonates with you, Tanya, if you can understand whether this was something that mum liked herself or whether you like to play. But she does keep playing that in my head. And she's also given me January is important. So I know January is an anniversary or of some kind of celebration.
Absolutely.
And sorry, and just going to that, she's going to the end of November for me as well. So there's something around the end of November, a celebration. She's bringing me a cake and she's popping off a champagne bottle here for me, Tanya. So I hope you can that resonates with you. I hope you can understand.
Fabulous. We was listening to this 2 nights ago, Caroline.
Bless you, Tanya. Thank you.
How lovely is that? And isn't it wonderful that, you know, we're both in separate parts of the UK, and how fantastic is it that Tanya's communicators are working with both of us in unison? Yeah. I just love the way that spirit works. She's also given you confirmation that that's her birthday with regards to the month that you just brought forward there as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I want to, and her nan's birthday's November as well. Fabulous evidence here this evening. Wonderful. We thank them very, very much. I just want to bring the number 7 into the equation here. I feel as though 7 would be of a relevance with regards to a specific date that they just want to bring to the forefront of my mind. Again, that would connect in some way either directly to Tanya or indeed to these 2 lovely communicators that we've got the essence of with us here this evening. The other thing that I just want to be saying to Tanya at this moment in time is they're starting to give me a little bit more understanding with regards to her. Tanya, would you understand as well the reason why they keep showing me boxes of packing, not unpacking, boxes of packing? I feel as though you've been in a position where you've either had to gather personal belongings together. Not sure on the 7. Okay, my darling, I've stayed true to what it is that Spirit share with me. It might come to you after the live feed, so just hold on to that for this moment in time. There's possessions that I feel that we're packing. I feel as though I want to acknowledge some type of storage condition here, because we either can't let go or we're not quite ready to deal with that at this particular moment in time. So whether or not that again connects personally or symbolically, they're giving that to us in a fashion of understanding. Please, again, do let us know through the feed if you understand that. I'm going to hand over to Caroline just to close off your message for you here this evening. So I'm going to say from myself, God bless you, and thank you so much for allowing me to work within your energy.
Thank you, Bill. So hello, Tanya, and thank you very much for allowing me and Bill to work with you, as Bill said. So I'd just like to say, Mum is sending lots of love to you, and she is just saying to me that there was something around you looking after her and giving her lots of love and care towards the end, and she wants to give a big thank you to you for that. She really, really appreciates your help and your love, and it helped her to pass to the other side because you gave her a sense of comfort and peace. So she wants to give this big thank you to you, Tanya, for that, because it means a lot to her, and I know she's holding your love dear to her heart. And she just wants you to know, because she feels you're stuck at the moment with obviously her passing, but she wants you to know that she wants you to be happy and to go on and to celebrate and to live life the way that she did. Because I feel this lady, she didn't let things hold her back. She kind of carried on going. She was very strong mindset, and she wants you to be strong like that. And she knows that you are strong, but you just, obviously this has taken you back a little bit, but she wants you to have that go ahead, Tanya. So I hope that can help. And lots of love from Mum and Dad. So thank you for working with us.
Oh, bless you. And Tanya's just giving you a little bit more feedback there. She did move in and she cared for her as well. So what a lovely communication link we had there for Tanya.
Yeah.
And it was so lovely that all of those messages and parts of the evidence were very much received. So God bless you, Tanya. Thank you so much for allowing us both to work with you and your loved ones. Righty ho. So how did you find that, Caroline?
Lovely, thank you. It was great working with you, Bill. Brilliant.
It's nice energy, isn't it? It's a beautiful blend. Look, Spirit know what they're doing when they bring us together.
Yeah.
You know, they know a lot sooner than we do what's going to be happening within our lives. And I suppose, and I'm sure you do, you know, over the years, we've learned to trust even more so, you know, when it pushes us outside of our comfort zone. I don't know why I'm saying this. This is obviously going to relate to the viewers who are watching here this evening, and there's a need for me to say it. But they push us outside of our comfort zones. And the more we place trust, the less it impacts us.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, like I say, I don't know why I'm saying it, but I'm just being driven to do so. So there we go. Shall we get those comments randomised and see whom it is that we're drawn to wanting to work with next?
Brilliant. Thank you, Bill. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got lovely Kelly McKeaton who joins this evening. Hi, Kelly. Lisa Finch. Josie Coco McDonough. Gail Louise. Felicity. Lovely Heidi Cook, who was on the channel last night. I have to say, well done for your stint on SPTV, Heidi, with your crystal readings. Absolutely fab. We've got Tracy Jones, absolutely brilliant evidence. Bill and Caroline, bless you, Tracy. Tracy Brown, amazing evidence. Bless you, Tracy Brown.
Thank you, Tracy.
Kaz Cheshire.
I'm very drawn to Deborah Long.
Yeah, okay, shall we work with Deborah then? Righty-ho, what you got?
So I've got this lovely gentleman that's just coming through, Deborah. He didn't make it to a great old age. He's shown me, I feel he would have been in his 50s, early 60s when he passed. Quite a nice weight on him, this gentleman. Did like to have a drink and a smoke, as he's showing me, and he's playing music in the background. I know he was quite a lively character, and he's showing me dark hair here. And he's saying to me, I had a few greys. He's got quite a personality, quite a sense of humour here. And I just have to say, sorry, behind him, this lady's trying to nudge through, and she's standing kind of just behind him, wanting to talk as well. And this lady, she's got curly grey hair, and she's again quite a nice weight. She's showing me a Zimmer frame here, so I know that she used that for walking, and she's given me quite a lot of pain in my back, and she's also going to her bowel area. So I don't know if you can understand this for me, Deborah. Oh, sorry, Deborah Long.
Again,
sorry,
Deborah Long. So Deborah Long, if this information does resonate, then please do work with myself and Caroline with regards to placing your comments up there for us. As I said at the beginning of the programme, it just helps us move forward with the vein of the message. I certainly, Caroline, was picking up on the essence of the female vibration, wanting to make a connection and communication. But I get a sense with this lady, as she conjoins with me, first thing that she does is she impressions and she places an awful lot of heat over my body. That's generally my trigger to understand with spirit that there would have been an infection that would have been present towards that journey and that process of me returning back home, you would understand. So this sat at the end of earthly life, she makes me feel and understand. Deborah's just saying, I think Yes. Okay. So we'll just get a little bit more information for you, Deborah. It's important to make sure that you can take everything. And then you're saying yes as well. If you're answering yes, elaborate what you're answering yes to, because as we're firing off the information that we're getting, it could be several yeses back that you're acknowledging too. So we just, again, need that consistency with regards to your response there. Yeah, so let me go back because I'm digressing. I know with her that, as I say, she just gives me that sense of heat with regards to understanding there would have been infection present that would have taken her over to spirit side. I do feel that I want to go on to a maternal vein with this lady. So if I'm not with mum, I'm definitely on mum's side of the family with her. Again, I got a slight figure or a slight build to my figure with this lady. So she made me understand that she had enough meat on the bones. I don't want to put her on the larger side of life, but it's my sister. But what she's doing is she's making me, I don't know if you noticed, I was rocking backwards and forwards, rocking backwards and forwards. She's making me feel uncomfortable, Caroline. She's making me feel as though this would have been a motion that she done in order as a coping mechanism with regards to that pain that you were describing in and around the tummy area there. That's what I've got so far. So let me hand over to you to see what else it is that you can pick up on.
Yeah. I feel this lady, as she's coming close to me, Deborah, she definitely struggled with her health quite a lot, actually. And she's saying to me that there was quite a lot of emotional ups and downs to do with the physical health. But you were a very good support system for her, and she thanks you for that as well. She's blowing kisses, and she's also doing this love heart. So I'm not sure whether that means something to you, but she's doing this sign to me to send you, and she is lighting a candle. So I know that you speak to her and you light a candle and send your prayers up to her. She's just showing me a silver frame with picture in there. And sorry, she's just moved it, and she's also showing me there's a dog. So she's showing me this. I'm not very good with dog breeds, but it looks like a little Jack Russell to me, and it seems like it's a white and brown coloured dog. So I don't know whether that resonates with you, Deborah, or her. But she is also saying to me about November. There seems to be something on the last week of November also for you, Deborah, but it seems more like a personal achievement. It seems something around work, career. So I'm not sure if you're kind of moving up or moving on to something else, but that's what she's giving me, Deborah. I wonder if you can understand this.
Brilliant. Do you know what else I feel that I need to say? I'm just hearing clairaudiently, I'm just hearing her saying to me, there is no distance. There is no distance. So I know that she's trying to bridge a gap here, Deborah, with regards to this feeling of loss or this feeling of not being able to reach or connect. So you've obviously been in a position where you've been feeling a little bit unsettled recently. Oh yes, my son was killed 7 years ago Sunday. My sister passed in February and she helped me so much. I miss her. God love her. The other thing that she wants to do here, Deborah, as well, she just wants to bring the essence of me wanting to go to America. There must be links connected directly with you or she with regards to making me want to travel overseas and go to America. You would understand there as well, my lovely. But it's really important that I bring forward the essence of family games night, because she's just playing out all of these different old-fashioned, what I would depict as old-fashioned games, which have all been reinvented and reintroduced of recent years. But I'm getting I think it was called Kaplunk, where you take out almost like little cocktail sticks and you drop marbles in there. She's bringing that into the forefront of my mind, and just wanting to sit and converse and have fun around the family table. Again, I don't know if this is taking me back into a memory link association that she wants to just bring to the forefront of my mind, or indeed, Deborah, if we need to start reintroducing this again around you, my lovely. I also feel that as I start going through the calendar months of the year, I need to go. You're in Canada, not too far away from America. Forgive me, my geography is absolutely appalling. I remember when I was at school, I was so naughty, and the geography teacher said to me, I bet you couldn't tell the class what's the capital of America. And I said, yes, I can. She said, well, go on then, do it. And I went, A. So forgive me, Deborah. But she just wants to bring the essence of like family get together, taking me into the month of December, but taking Christmas out of the equation. So I know that December must sit and hold space in some reason, again, either with yourself or indeed with your lovely sister. I'm going to hand over to Caroline because I can see that she's got more coming in, and let her deliver what it is she's got.
Bless you. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Deborah. I'm glad you can understand and it resonates. So this lady, she is saying to me that she's very much been around you, as you know. You've probably felt her energy, and she's kind of given me this big hug and squeeze to kind of, you know, pass around you, Deborah. But she wants to say there seems to be Michael and Ian seem to be resonate with you somewhere along the line. Now, I don't know if they do right now or they will do, but she keeps saying, repeating them two names to me, Michael and Ian. So hold on to them if you don't understand them, but they're very clear in my head. She's also saying to me there is something around March time, and I'm being given specifically around the 8th of March. I don't know if you can understand this, but she keeps showing me the 8th of March here. Yeah, so she just said to me then, Deborah, she sees you visit. There seems to be I want to say a headstone that you're going to visit, and I'm not sure whether it's hers or your son's, and I'm very sorry for that, Deborah. But it's almost like she's showing me about 4 or 5 people around you there, Deborah, and I'm seeing 2 gentlemen, and I want to say a grandfather who is very close in your energy, and I also see a young. I want to say a young energy, Deborah, and I'm sorry if this, I don't want to cause any emotions, but this seems to be somebody that I want to say passed very, very quickly, and it seems to be my chest, and it went very, very, very quick, but tragically, and I'm seeing a lot of people around this person when they passed. Yeah, so I'm seeing those, Deborah, but there's some things that I want to say, but it's too private for on here, so I don't know if you could message me after, Deborah, because I don't want to go and give things out that are a bit too personal. But yeah, so she is sending her love, and she's just given me this hand, so I'm sure you would have held her hand when she's passed. She's specifically showing me her right hand when she's passed, Deborah, and she's given you a kiss on the forehead there quite clearly. So I'll send you her love and leave you with her blessings, Deborah. I hope that's okay for you.
Oh, bless you. Do you know what, Caroline? It's so funny that you said about hand, because she was taking me to my arm. But what she wants me to do, she's talking specifically about posies. Posies. These are flowers, aren't they? Posies, right? But it's almost like she wants to place it on your arm, on your wrist, Deborah. Or there must be a significance of posies, or you keeping posies, or there being a posy connection to sister that she wants to bring through. And then I'm just saying to her, listen, my darling, before I send you back off up to the angels there, it would be really nice if you could leave a parting gift for Deborah before we part company. And she said to me, just talk about the fascinations of UFOs. So I know that must be a connection again with either Deborah, her lovely sister that's made a transition to spirit, or indeed this younger little boy that we've just been making a slight connection to. And Caroline, can I just say what a lovely gesture that is, to be able to share the other personal information so privately. So thank you for doing that. God bless you. Deborah, we're going to leave their love with you. Say thank you so much for allowing us to work with you and your family members, and say good night and God bless to you, my darling.
Thank you, Deborah.
No, Richard. So producer Richard is just adding a little bit of information in here, guys. Posies, the significance of them are, say that again, Richard. Not suffering from death, but joy and love. So there's obviously something very symbolic with the reason why she's brought that through here. this evening. I'll leave her love with you, Deborah. Say God bless you. And thank you, Richard, for sharing that information. Very much appreciated. Wonderful. Shall we make another connection then, Caroline? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So
I'll leave you to choose, Bill.
Yeah, shall I choose somebody that we can work with next?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll do so. Let's see who we've got joining us. We've got a lovely lady from the Nebraska, USA, PR Bowles. Welcome to you, my lovely. Thank you for holding space. Susie Campos is saying, hi, Susie. Caroline Johnson. We've also got Kaylee Byrne, who's putting a love heart up. Bless you, Kaylee. Thank you, my darling. Deborah Smith. Good evening to you too, Deborah. Becky Jane Karsh. You are welcome as well, my lovely. Jennifer Clark. Hello, everyone. Can I stay with Jennifer Clark, please? I feel as though I want to work with Jennifer here this evening. So, Jennifer, please do let us know that you're still here. Just type I'm here or hello or something like that so that we know that we're with you. I'm going to start working on whom it is that I feel wants to step forward to have a chat with you. Now, this lady, as she steps forward here with me, comes in, and the first thing that she's doing is she's making me have an understanding that she was a very musical soul. She would have loved the essence of music. She would have been humming, she would have been singing along to herself with regards to just keeping the essence of, I want to say music alive, but there was an attachment to music with this lady. I'm not saying she was a musician, but there was an attachment with regards to music, with regards to hymn. I feel that I need to say hymn or prayer, where she would have been singing a lot of religious elements as she was going on with her day-to-day chores within her life. I do feel with this lady that I do go on to that maternal vein. I do feel as though if I'm not with mum, I'm with mum's mum here connecting. There we go. And you've just popped up, sounds like mum. Perfect. Now, I'm a very happy-go-lucky and I'm a free spirit with this lady. She gives me a great understanding, God love her, that, you know, her life on earth wasn't the easiest, but she was grateful for everything that she received. And I have to say, received as well. Not worked for or attained, received. It's all about making sure that we're acknowledging and we're showing gratitude where mum's concerned. She was somebody who was very much, as I say, a free spirit, but was what I would depict as a real mum to everybody else. So I know that I'm very much well respected and cared for within my community where mum's concerned. You would understand, darling. She does place a sense of fatigue upon me, and that's my understanding and my trigger with spirit to identify that there would have been a process building up to mum's passing before she went spirit side. That fatigue just gives me that sense of weight loss. It gives me a sense of loss of strength. But also, I do need to say to you, Jennifer, that I was fully compos mentis. I was fully compos mentis. So she's making me understand that there must have been a scenario or situation where people weren't thinking that she was understanding what was going on. I was fully with it. She's definitely given me that. And possibly grandma too, that they usually come together, mum and grandma. Okay, my darling, we'll take what you can from what it is that we're being given and they're sharing with us here this evening. I do feel as well that I want to go into the month of April because she just takes my mind there as well. And I do feel as I want to be at the beginning of April as opposed to the end. So that again connects to birthday, anniversary or passing. But very, very clean within her home, this lady, because I can smell that cleanliness. She was very fastidious. She made sure that everything was very well kept. She made sure that she was very well kept. And I know that I acknowledge that she was kept well towards the end of her life. And I bring that through with sincerity. And again, that essence of gratitude that she shared with me from the beginning of our communication. I'm going to hand over to Caroline to present what it is that she's got.
Thank you, Bill. Hello, Jennifer. So this beautiful lady, I can resonate with everything Bill said, and she's here, and I know that she had, you know, a great respect for you and others, and she was a very respectful lady. From what she's shown me, I want to pass on a message, Jennifer, that she's unhappy with somebody that's kind of been disrespecting you recently around you, and she's keeping them at arm's length. She keeps showing me she's putting an arm's length between you and this person, and she's putting blinkers on you, Jennifer. She wants you to move forward and not go backwards. She's very adamant about this. And she wants you to kind of stick to where you know you're going, because she said you feel it in here. She's been guiding you, and you know where you're supposed to be going, but there's something that keeps pulling you back and getting in your way, and it's almost like someone keeps trying to block your path, but she's not having none of it. She's quite a feisty lady. She could have been when she was here. She was just showing me if she was here now, she wouldn't be standing for it. So I hope you can understand this, Jennifer. But she's given me the lippy. She would have liked her lippy, and she's definitely she loves her music as well, because I can hear the music behind me playing. She, as Bill said, she is caring for everybody up there. She's looking after everybody, and there's also a gentleman that's very, very smiley. He's got a lovely big you know, kind of infectious smile, I want to say, standing next to her, and he's kind of got he would have lost a lot of hair on top, and he's making me laugh because he said he did have quite a lot of hair before, quite a long hair, you know, and he's saying to me, and it's all gone, but he's quite a cheerful chappy, and he's laughing. He's trying to bring a lot of laughter around you, because she's just showing me she's wiping some tears from you, Jennifer. So I feel like there's been tears around you recently, and they're both coming in to kind of give you the strength to kind of go forward and not look back. I hope you can understand, Jennifer, but you are okay, and they are looking after you. They're very, very protective over you, and they're looking after you. So I'm giving you their love.
Yeah, a very strong essence of soul, very strong essence of independence. We've got some lovely feedback that's just come through there. So she's giving you confirmation her ex won't leave her alone at the moment. There were some other comments prior to that as well, Richard, if you wouldn't mind scrolling them through. Thank you. Yes, someone has been disrespectful. So again, that validates what it was that you were getting with regards to that information. And then yes to the fatigue and the birthday for her brother, also in April. Now, Jennifer, I don't want to sound as though I'm being disrespectful, but forgive me. Which one of them was it that had the little bit of facial hair that would grow out here, just above the top lip? And I just feel as though it needed to be plucked from time to time. I'm just getting a sense of wanting to place facial hair with either mum or grandma there. You would understand, please, my lovely. Yes, tears, thank you so much. You're welcome, my darling. Please remember that our loved ones are literally just a thought away. You know, I say this all the time when I'm serving and working with spirit. It's almost like they've just gone through another door. Talk to them the way that you would have done when they were here on the earth plane. They still listen. They're still very much around you. And the reason why I'm feeling compelled to say that, again, I feel it just validates what Caroline's just said. There's a great essence of you knowing and understanding that spirit are standing by your side. And these two ladies that we've brought into the equation of this message here this evening are certainly standing one either side of you, and they're just giving you that essence and that power and that strength to continue to forge and move forward there, my lovely. Enjoy the hot chocolate. Enjoy the hot chocolate. I'm just getting that's so accurate. She's saying thank you. You're welcome, my lovely. Caroline, is there anything that you'd like to leave as a parting gift or parting words with Jennifer?
I know, Jennifer, your mum, she keeps giving me this letter. She's placing this letter in my hand, and it feels like it's very heartfelt from when she passed. So I just want to give you evidence of that, and she's holding it dear to her heart. She's blowing me kisses here, but she's talking to me about Thursdays. So Thursdays must be something that you do on a regular basis, or there's something coming up for Thursdays. She just wants to give you that, but she's giving you a big cuddle right now, Jennifer, and she's telling me that all will be well. And she's looking back. She's telling me, looking back, you won't recognize yourself come February. So I have to pass that on. It was quite strong what she said to me and how she said it. So sorry if I changed my voice there, but that's what she's passing on.
Bless you. Thank you so much, Caroline. And Jennifer, God bless you. Thank you so. Okay, darling. You are the sunshine of my life. There was a song where you are the sunshine of my life. I think it was Stevie Wonder that sung this. Stevie Wonder. And those were specific lyrics in part of that song. And she's just brought that forward for you as a leaving gift to place with you, my darling. So please listen to that song. We're going to leave their love with you and say God bless you and thank you for giving us the opportunity of working with you. Now, guys, don't forget, please do keep sharing Spiritual Psychics TV out there. Put us out there to all of your personal and spiritual pages that you feel that this show would be of relevance to. And again, if you are watching for the first time and you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and follow. You will receive notifications every time a show goes live here at SPTV, and there's such a diverse and range of shows that we broadcast every single day of the week. So just to give you a little bit of a taster about the channel, let's see what's coming up on SPTV tomorrow, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk. Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Right, here we go. So that's what's coming up on SPTV tomorrow, guys. So please do make sure that you come back and tune in. Again, please do share us out there. Share SPTV. Please share Collective Consciousness. We are very, very grateful. Again, you can see on the graphics just below on the screen there where you can find Caroline Johnson on Facebook. Don't forget to give her a like and a follow. And yeah, it's been great so far. I feel that the connections that we've had and the blend that we've had here this evening, Caroline's been absolutely phenomenal. I don't know about yourself.
Absolutely. I'm literally bouncing off your energy, Bill. You're brilliant, and I can resonate with everything you're saying. Thank you.
Likewise. And we've got Cheryl Burdenyak who's just saying, wow, such amazing, beautiful connections tonight. Thank you, Cheryl. We really appreciate you holding space. Paul Smith saying, good evening to you both and to your listeners. Well, thank you, Paul, for being here and holding space with us, my friend. And you're watching via Facebook. Lovely to have your company. And then we've got the lovely Wendy Lindsay. So Wendy Lindsay, Caroline, is a beautiful member of the SPTV family, and Wendy has her own show where she does crystal ball readings. She does lots of different things. Wow. She's an amazing lady. So Wendy, it's lovely to have you holding space with us also here this evening, my lovely. I hope you're Wendy. Well. Shall we see who it is that we're drawn to next, and let's see whom else we can work with. Okay, so producer Richard, if you sorry, Richard. So your comment, Wendy. Thank you. I'm getting hubby running around. Is that prompt of that fire alarm sounds that you can hear? See, it served its purpose. That's spirit's way of reaching more than just one person.
They have their ways.
Oh, bless. Okay, so let's see where we're drawn to next, Caroline, and call out if you feel that you're drawn to somebody before me, my lovely.
Yeah.
So we've got a lovely Bridget Way who's joining via Facebook. Letitia Delgado, who's also watching via Facebook. Stacey, who's watching via YouTube. Welcome to you, Stacey. Kath Grummett, who's watching via Facebook. Jenny Margaret Parsons. Laura Bottom. Takrita Anand. I feel quite drawn to Takrita. I don't know about you, Caroline.
Yeah.
Shall we work with Sakrita?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, Sakrita, if we could come, if you can just let us know, please, that you're still here with us by placing up hello, yes, or please, or whatever it is that you feel compelled to write, as long as it's nice and you keep it clean. And then we'll see what it is that we've got with regards to communication links stepping forward there for you. Okay. I feel the essence of a gentleman's energy just building up around me at this moment in time. Caroline, I don't know about yourself there. This gentleman certainly gives me an understanding that he fits within my frame. Now, for those that know me know that I stand about 6 foot and I'm quite a broad chap. So I know that he stands under my height and I know that he fits very comfortably within my frame. He wasn't a big built gentleman by any means. As this gentleman just starts to give me an understanding with regards to who he is, I feel as though I want to go on to dad's side of the family, but I do feel as though I'm going up a generation. I do feel as though I'm working on a grandfather link vibration here for Sakrita or Sakriti. He makes me feel and understand straight away that I want to be taken into my chest area with regards to impact and going spirit side. I don't feel as though I have a process building up to my passing with him. He makes me understand that it would have been instantaneous. 1 minute I'm here, the next minute I'm gone, because I just feel as though we've not had opportunities to say our goodbyes, or the opportunities of how we would have liked to have said our goodbyes. Again, with him, he gives me a great understanding about being somebody that would be outside in the elements, working through all different types of weathers. And I do feel that I'm very manual with him as well. I don't feel as though I'm office based or home based with regards to my work. He wants to take me outside, God love him, and in all weathers. So this must be relevant information that he's just wanted me to place there with Sakriti. And Sakriti, if you're watching, darling, it's really important that we get your feed as well there, please. Again, as I start working on months of the year with this gentleman, I feel as though I want to go to July and stop at July. So July must be significant with regards to birthday anniversary or passing that would connect to either yourself, my lovely, or indeed to he. Sakriti, we're waiting on your feedback. If we don't get that within the next few seconds, sadly, we are going to have to ask this gentleman to return back home to spirit and start working with somebody else, which is an absolute shame, because I never like to send anyone away. They've made such an effort to conjoin with us. It would be such a shame to send him off. Are we getting any feedback? Sadly not. Okay, right. So she may have moved on, but Sakriti, if you are watching this on playback at some stage or some point, my lovely, and you can relate to the information, as Caroline said to one of our other lovely recipients here this evening, you're more than welcome to message me direct, and I'll see if I can pick up on this message for you at another time. But let's see if we can choose another communicator, Caroline. I'm going to drop it into your lap to do the picking this time, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely. Okay, my lovely.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, it's a shame.
Michelle Harris.
Steve B. Natalie Bentley. Sharon Langland, Tina Place, Jane Dolby.
I'm being drawn to Richard Taylor. Yeah.
Okay, let's work with Richard then. Richard, my friend, we're going to work with you if we may. Again, let us know if you're with us, my friend. Right, what have you got there, Caroline?
Hi there, Richard. So I've got a lovely little lady here actually, but I have got a gentleman behind her as well, which I'll describe in a minute. But this little lady, she's I have to say she's quite a feisty one. She kind of, as soon as I saw your name, she come in really close to me, and she's talking in my ear straight away. Bless her little heart. She's definitely a chatterbox, and she doesn't mind me saying that. She's got quite a personality on her, and she's just saying to me that she was always rushing around. She seemed to be always doing something, always on the go, busy, and she's just showing me that she's saying to me nothing could slow me down, and even when she was poorly and ill, she's one of these people that she didn't care about having all this pampering and looking after. She just wanted to focus on getting everything done what she wanted to be doing. And she's saying to me that she was very much, everything had to be the way she wanted it to be, and no one looking after her could kind of make it as good as her looking after herself. She's quite a funny little thing. And she's saying to me, yeah, she's going to mum's side of the family, Richard. So I don't know if you would understand this as a nan or a grandma, great grandma, but she's so she's talking quite fast. I'm just asking her to slow down. But she's showing me she would have in her passing, she's showing me she's got this beige top in a matching beige skirt, and I know that she would have dressed. It's almost like she did like matching clothes and things to be, you know, looking just so. She's given me this bracelet as well, and she's got these pearl earrings in. So I know she's always looked after herself. She liked to look nice. And she's talking about the shopping. She's saying to me, have you been shopping today, Richard? Is there something about shopping today and you running around too much today as well? Because she seems to be going to you now. I don't know if you could understand any of this right now.
Okay, Richard, so if you're watching, my friend, we need your response, please. Let's hope that we haven't got one of those Facebook again, Richard, and it not feeding their comments through. But we'll just, okay, thank you. So we'll just continue. We'll continue with the vein of the message, just to give Richard, again, a little bit of time to start typing away. All I keep hearing is Postman Pat, Postman Pat. I keep getting that song played over and over in my mind. So I don't know whether or not I'm being drawn to wanting to talk about there being connections or links to the postal service, or indeed if Postman Pat is of significance with regards to Memory Link Association for Richard and this lady communicator that it is that you're working with there, Caroline. For me, I've got more of the essence of understanding with the gentleman. I've got to be honest. I feel with him that there's more of a, although she has that dominance pull with regards to wanting to get in and talk, I feel with him that there's an understanding with regards to the dominance of his stature and his physique, because I certainly feel the essence of him as he just stands in beside me there. You would understand. I feel as well that we need to talk about, for Richard at this moment in time, bringing the essence of dominance and being a lot more dominant with regards to workload, work capabilities, picking up more of a dominant role. I feel as though I just want to be stepping up somewhat here with him. It's almost like a climb on the ladder. I want to be acknowledging, or indeed I want to be working towards. He gives me an understanding of that. I do feel with him as well that there would have been a cancerous condition that would have taken him spirit side, because I'm just getting an awful metallic taste building up in my mouth, and that's my understanding to acknowledge cancer taking me spirit side as well there. Have we got Richard's feedback at all, Richard? Oh no, what's going on here tonight? He is a regular. Okay, so if he's dipped off for whatever reason that might be, again, we're just going to have to place this message for Richard where it is, and hope that he watches a replay and can give us some type of validation and feedback at a later stage. Apologies there, guys. All right, let's see who else we can reach then, Richard. Let's start scrolling these comments and connect to one of our lovelies. Don't forget, guys, do keep sharing us out there. Please do share us out there to all of your Facebook pages. Got lovely Stace. Sure, Stace has worked on the channel here as well, Caroline.
Oh,
she does some fantastic card readings as well. She does. So nice of you to hold space. And she's also writing an article for the online magazine that we have.
Wow.
So check out the online magazine as well, guys. Go onto the FPTV website and you'll find all of the information and the online magazine indeed. We've also got Melissa Newton who joins us here. Good evening to you, Melissa. We've got Wendy Watson who also joins there. We've got Nicola Hill who also joins with us. June Clark, we've got who's watching via Facebook. Joanne Lee.
Yeah.
Do you feel Joanne Lee?
Yeah. Joanne.
Yeah. I feel as though as I'm drawn into that energy, instantaneously, I need to be saying to Joanne, we need to be sending you a lot of healing. We need to be sending you a lot of upliftment. I feel drained, I feel worn out, I feel tired, I feel exhausted. I don't know if she's hit some type of ill health where healing needs to be sent, or indeed it's just the essence of life that is absolutely just draining her at this moment in time. So I'm asking, as I'm relaying this information, for those healing angels just to go out and reach her and send her the support that it is that she needs at this moment in time. Okay, I've certainly got the energy of a lady who just stands in beside me here who wants to connect with Joanne this evening. For me, this lady wants to take me down within my height. I know with this lady as well that there is a little bit of a ferocity to her temperament as she starts. Yes, life definitely. Thank you, Joanne. There's a ferocity to this lady's temperament that she's just making me be very conscious about as she's starting to build energies and blend with me. She does make me feel as though I do need to acknowledge Nan, not Gran, not Grandma, not Nanny, Nan. I need to call her Nan, you would understand. I also know with her, God love her, that this ferocity needs to be dropped again into your lap. We need to be a little bit more ferocious with regards to the approach of what is going on around you at this moment in time. And again, it's public. We don't go into too much detail, but you would understand and you would identify why she wants to just zhuzh you up. You would understand there, my lovely. She gives me a great understanding as, yes, Nam, thank you. She gives me great understanding. There must have been some type of issues with her, please, and do confirm this, Joanne, with regards to her either falling and hitting her head or there being head pain, because she just places that around me. So I know that I'm conscious of either knocking or banging my head, there being head pain. That's how she presents, that's what she places there with me. God love her. All right, darling. And she makes me feel as well that I want to be wearing trousers, not skirts, not dresses. So I don't know, again, if she's working with me symbolically to let me know that she wore the trousers, or indeed physically if she would have just preferred slacks as opposed to the normal skirt, blouse, dress attire. God love her. And again, with her, I have to say that I get that understanding and I get that feeling and I get that sense of that fatigue being placed with me. So again, I acknowledge that there was a process and a build up to my passing. I didn't go over spirit side quickly. I want to stop at the month of January before I pass over to Caroline. So I know that there's a birthday, anniversary or passing that connects in some way there for you as well, my lovely. Caroline, what have you got, my darling?
Thank you, Bill, and hello, Joanne. Yeah, I can resonate with what Bill's saying. And this lady, she keeps giving me a really strong pain in the left-hand side of my head. And with that, she's also giving me my eyesight's going blurry. And I do know that there's something regarding your eyes, as in I feel either migraine or you've needed to go and get new glasses or something to do that, the eye checks that she keeps giving me there. She's also showing me sleep pattern all out completely, and she's given me kind of around specifically 3:03 in the morning. So I don't know whether you woke up at 3:03, Joanne, or whether that's something that you do regularly, but she keeps showing me around those times, and I know that she's present around there, and she's kind of giving you lots of healing, because as Bill said, it feels like life's took a big drain on you at the moment, and your energy is really exhausted. And she was talking about burnout, but she was just saying to me, it's like she's putting your feet up and she's giving you a cup of tea in your hand, and it's like, sit down, and she's pressing on my shoulders as though you need to relax, you just need to relax. She, for some reason, she keeps giving me strawberries and then saying no. I don't know whether this is somebody's allergic to strawberries, whether you'd understand this, or whether she just didn't like them or you don't like them, but that's what she's giving me, Joanne. So I don't know whether you can understand this.
Yeah, yes, migraine and need glasses, cannot sleep at night at all.
Thank you,
There's
Joanne.
a lovely bit of feedback there. I'll tell you what she's done with me, God love her. I don't know if you saw me jump just before you started giving out the information. I've got the most excruciating leg cramp, and I keep saying to her, take it off of me now, please. So there must be leg cramps going on around you at this moment. I'm being taken into my right leg in particular here. But this for me gives me an understanding about hydration as well. I need to be talking to you about making sure that you're staying hydrated. You're not drinking enough fluids. She's making me understand it. And this is how she would have been. You know, you've got to make sure that you're doing, and you've got to make sure. This is how she's just presenting herself as she's chatting away to me there as well. But also I need to say to you that she makes me feel I can smell her. I can smell her as she stands next to me. So you must be smelling. There must be a specific smell that she is placing around you at this moment in time, where it is bringing the essence of her into your room. So again, let me know if that relates. I'm going to hand back over to Caroline while I get rid of this cramp with her.
Thank you, Bill. And yes, Joanne, she's coming actually, and she's saying to me about your shoes. There's something around changing your shoes just recently, and she's also given me as though they're too tight on my feet. And she's just, yeah, she keeps taking away your shoes and replacing them. So I don't know whether you can understand that, but she's also saying to me, Joanne, it's almost like you feel, in a sense, that this is my life and it's not going to get better, but she wants to reassure you that things are going to change and they are getting better. But at the moment, it's almost as though you've kind of got into this burnout rut and you're just exhausted, as you said. But she said to me, you know, that energy will come back. You just need to rest and relax, and you're going through a recharge, but also a bit of a transformation, because you are leaving things behind. And she keeps talking about leaving people behind as well. I know she's saying to me about there's two friendships that haven't kind of been for your best interest, for your highest good, from what she's given me, Joanne. And I don't know whether you can understand this right now, but she is saying to me, you know, it's going to be okay, slow steps, baby steps. And she's saying to me about one of your children, Joanne, has seen her quite a lot. She's given me lots of smiles, and your little girl, I feel like it's your little girl, keeps kind of seeing her, and she's giving her a wave. But yeah, she's sending her love to you and all your family, because she's kind of spreading her love all around to all of you. And I'll leave you with that, Joanne. She's given me lots of love to pass on to you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Caroline. Joanne, can you also understand, please, my lovely? I'm hearing what I depict to be a collection of either bracelets or bangles where they were layered or they were worn by a sheet, and they are jangling. I can hear this jangling as she's standing behind me. So I feel as though she would have liked to have layered this up, and you would have known that she was coming into the room before she actually got there, because you could hear her. She's just giving a bit of feedback there, Caroline.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you so much. I need to hear that. So that's absolutely lovely. What was the other comments prior to that, Richard, please? I missed them. And Joanne as well, she just makes me feel very bronchial. So I know that there must have been bronchitis, or there must have been a bronchial condition sat around her as well before she went spirit side. Yes, you understand. That would have been to the information that Caroline was relaying there just a minute ago. And wow, yes, thank you so much. Again, I don't know what that was to, but that was obviously something that either one of us had shared. And she suffers a lot of leg pain at night, and that's how she struggles to sleep. Well, I tell you, If she placed on me what it is that you feel in the middle of the night, then I'm certainly going to reinforce and request that those healing angels come around you and give you the support that it is that you need at this moment in time. Yes, you can take everything. That's fantastic. So again, although she worked with me with regards to I smell you and you knowing and you feeling and you understanding, take from the last part of the message that she's worked with me with regards to hearing, with regards to that jangling, because I feel as though that's the next step. And I don't want to be alarmed. You wouldn't be alarmed, because she says to me that when I was here, I wouldn't hurt her. So I wouldn't hurt her now that I'm spirit side as well. Very freely speaking, I feel that she would have been a great believer with regards to spiritualism, angels, heaven. She would have been very open-minded with regards to that. And this is the reason why she's worked so easy with myself and Caroline here this evening. She just brings in a cake as well, and she's singing happy birthday. So I know that there's a significance with regards to just acknowledging, or we've got one just come in. And I don't want to go outside of like a 2-week span either side there, Joanne. So again, I'll place that there with you as your parting gift from she. I don't know if you've got any parting words or message you'd like to leave there, Caroline, before we send her back off to the angels.
Thank you, Bill. And yes, Joanne, she kept saying, I love you, and I know that's cliche, but she is passing on this strong I love you, and she is just saying to me, this is a very special Christmas for you this year. I'm not sure why, but she's got a big smile on her face and giving me a cheeky wink when she's saying it. So I will pass that on to you, Joanne, and lots of love from her.
Bless you. That was so lovely. Thank you, Caroline. Well, do you know what? I'm conscious that we've come to time. How quick did this evening go?
I know, amazing. It's flown by.
And
I've really enjoyed it.
Oh, I really enjoyed it. Do you know what? It was fantastic working in your energy. I feel that there was such a beautiful blend going on here. Spirit certainly worked me slightly differently this evening to how I would normally work. So I know that that was because they were just bringing us together in unison. But can I just say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming on to Collective Consciousness. I'm thrilled that we've absolutely got the opportunity to work with one another. And look at the comments that are coming through.
Thank you.
Tracy, absolutely fantastic evening. Well done, Bill, Caroline, with the messages tonight and lots of evidence. And they just keep on coming. Joanne Lewis, fantastic messages tonight. Absolutely lovely, Bill and Caroline. So one more time, Caroline, do let everybody know where it is that they can find you on Facebook.
Yep, so it's just Caroline Johnson. Yep, so if you just type in Caroline Johnson Medium, I normally come up. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for working with me, Bill, as well.
Bless you. Do give Caroline a like and a follow, guys. From myself, from Caroline, producer Richard, thank you so much for holding space with us here this evening. Thank you so much for sharing us out there. I'll see you again in another 2 weeks' time. But until then, may the love and light of spirit be with each and every single one of you. Good night, everybody, and God bless. Take care.
Well, good night, everyone.